bots are gone. All the bots are gone. What's going on, everyone? Vega here for Serpent X Tech. Welcome back to another episode of Caffeine and Crypto, where I welcome you to join me with your favorite caffeinated beverage of choice, whether it's coffee, energy drink, tea, whatever it might be. If you don't like caffeine, get some damn water as we go over crypto news for this past week. We do this every Saturday around 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and if you're new, please consider listening a little bit more than 1 minute and give me a chance. Maybe I might rub off on you. Maybe I won't. But either way, I thank you for your time. Yes, I cut my hair. I am balding. I'm getting old. I don't care. I'm tired of hiding it. I'm going to accept it. I'm going to embrace it because I am getting older. Fuck it. Go for it, right? Is it after 1 minute? Yeah, it's after 1 minute. YouTube, not going to flick you off. Anyways. So, while I try to keep my content child-friendly, I'm not always child-friendly. So just be warned, if you have your children nearby, I might let the word slip here and there, but I'm going to do my best for you to not do that. Now, let's take a look at what's going on. We got a lot of green going on today. That's very good. That's very good, right? All right, Bitcoin up near the 64K range. That's good to see at 52.3% dominance. We got Ton picking back up over 5% at $5.78. And look at Doge. Doge is at 16 cents. SHIB is also taking off with a lot of the meme tokens taking off. Pepe, Floki, so on and so forth, doing pretty good. Link is up to $14. Will it get back over 20? We'll see. Ethereum over $3,000. That's good to see. And Solana, I believe, was up near 150, but then came back down. But either way, it's green. It's mostly green, okay? Right? Mostly green. That's always good to see. What is WIF up? WIF is up 15%. Good job. That's Dog WIF Hat, over $3 now. And the meme craze has been absolutely crazy. But I don't really see too many tangibles. What I mean by that is, what are the benefits it's providing to the world? Not too many out there. They're just meme coins to be meme coins. Now, I have a couple project updates. But as far as what is in today's agenda, well, we're going to talk about the charts. We're going to look at some of the news articles related to Bitcoin, the correction it had this past week. You know, Doge looking good, Ethereum looking good, or having a good recovery. These wild swings could be influenced by ETF buyers. How the China market is buying up IBIT or Bitcoin ETF shares. More about the recovery, the SEC's decision on the 7RCC eco-friendly spot Bitcoin ETF, the state of crypto, and how it's anything but strong, which I would agree. Senator Warren warning that the security chiefs about Iranian crypto mining and how they're using it to circumvent sanctions. And then this Forbes article says Bitcoin mining profitability hits an all-time low. This article we're not going to be able to look at because they want me to pay for it, but it is true. Bitcoin hitting an all-time low. Arkansas has targeted crypto miners, so be careful if you're over there in Arkansas. Watch a video towards the end of the stream, but first, crypto news. All right, so if you're new to the channel, I learned Solana, CLI, Rust, SPL token, different program language so I can build a Solana token. I just wanted to learn, okay? But I did make a guide, a document, and I do want to share that. But, you know, Daddy's got to make a little bit of money, man. I'm not cutting it right now, okay? I'm not cutting it right now. So I'm going to hold that back, and that's going to be for Patreon members and members of the channel or community members that have access to, or that support me in some form or fashion, or support the channel in some form or fashion. But I am going to share basic details. All the information is out there. I just took all the information and aggregated it because the data that's out there, the videos that are out there are dated, or maybe what used to work doesn't work anymore. And this is a constantly evolving landscape. So it might change and my document might have to update. But I did create something. And the first token is Democats. So Democats is a play on words for Democrats. We have a Twitter. We have a Telegram. Feel free to join. Go to democats.meme. And then we got, you know, our smart contract address is right here. You can go to Bird Eye and see the token. Our tweets are posting up here. You know, a couple steps. The first 3 steps to get involved: know your local, state, and federal legislators, politicians, and House representatives are. Find them, research them, talk to them. Make sure that your voice is heard. The point of this particular token is to encourage people to go vote. Encourage people to get out there and vote. Doesn't matter what side of the political aisle that you are on. I don't care about that. That's irrelevant. What's most important is that you go out there and vote. Just go vote, dude. All right? Don't complain to me if you didn't vote. Just go vote. That's the point. That's the point of Democats, right? It's a fun play on words and to inspire people to go out there and vote. Okay? Be involved with your local, state, countries, overall legislation, politicians, whatever it might be. Now, Bird Eye, you can see here we had a God candle in the first few hours. And of course, some big guy came in and picked up a big bunch and then dumped a big bunch. Obviously taking the price back down. And you guys can buy this. You guys can buy this and you can swing trade it and you can dump it. Some of you that have been airdropped, I've told you about this. If you're not paying attention to the Twitter or any of my socials, I advise when we were live. I advise when we were going live on Discord, on Twitter, on everything. Like, we're live, right? And some of you have 7.7 million Democats, and some of you dumped that 7.7 million. I see that. You know, that's for you to do whatever. And matter of fact, if you did dump 7.7, I think it's 749, blah, 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 blah. That would be equivalent to about 45 bucks, I think, is what it is. Let me pull it up on Jupiter. So 40 million is 0.5, so 7749500. That is, yeah, 16 bucks. So it's just under 20 bucks, right? You didn't pay for it. Now you're going to get hit with high price impact because, again, the market's new. You might have to increase your slippage in order for the order to go through. But Democats is out there. It's out there for people to buy, sell, do whatever. I can only put in whatever liquidity I can afford to put in. Like, this is all my own money. You guys didn't do anything for it. All you guys did was give me an address and I gave it to you for free. It cost me money to send the token to you in the first place. So you didn't do anything. There's no risk to your wallet. It's not like I can intercept your funds, freeze your account. All of that's done. Like, everything's immutable. I can't touch it. You can do with it whatever the hell you want. Sell it, buy it, dump it, pump it, all you guys. It is out there for you guys to do. So it is on Jupiter, it's on Radium, it's on Bird Eye, it's on, you know, some of the token data, it still needs to be updated, but they want another $300 to publish it, and I don't have that, right? Like, all into this thing, I'm probably 7 Solana in, like, and it was all to learn something and to try to provide something to the community. So again, no cost to you. I took all the cost and I have nothing to show for it, but I have gained knowledge. And I do want to share that knowledge with people who support the channel. So stay tuned for videos like that and updates. I know it's unfortunate that I'm putting it behind a paywall, but guys, like, I need to make money. Like, I keep giving away my shit for free, and then I don't get anything out of it. No disrespect. I love you. I'm all open source all the time. I'm always trying to share this information with you guys, but like, at some point in time, I need to make money myself. Okay? Like, sorry. But there's a second opportunity here, and it's only going to happen for the first few. There's another token. This is my wife's idea. Okay, this is my wife's token that I just brought to the forefront. It's called Coochie Coin. Yes, exactly what I just said. I just said the damn word. Coochie Coin, right? The most resilient thing on the earth. You could go ahead and go through the website and fill it out and stuff like that, but the biggest point that I want to mention is there's an airdrop list. However, there's 2 steps to enter this airdrop, and there's only a limited number of spots. Because again, to send to 45 plus people, it cost me 0.002 Solana every single, 204 Solana every single time. And if that transaction failed, which many of them have, it didn't charge me, but it was a pain in the butt to do. And I had to set up a Python script and all kinds of stuff because I couldn't get gun drop on Metaplex to work. It was just a pain in my rear. So again, no harm to you, no risk to you. You're not doing anything. You're not paying anything. It's all me. So help a brother out. Anyways, point being, to get on this airdrop, you just go to coochiecoin.me. And you scroll down, there's going to be a form. Few questions, nothing that would dox you. Fill out the form, put in your address. But after you're done with that, you need to go to the Discord channel for Solana stuff, and you need to post your address there. So I need to see your address not only on this forum, but also in the Discord. Because I do not want to see you guys trying to get 5 fucking wallets in this bitch and get multiple tokens. We're not playing that game, guys. We're not playing that game. 1 token or 1 wallet per person. Right? I'm going to drop the Discord link again in this live chat. It's only going to be open for a while. But the point is you need to fill out the form on the website and you need to fill out the form in Discord. You're not going to dump on me again. No, sir. Not happening. Love you guys, but it ain't happening. All right. So for Solana airdrop only must fill out the form on site and post address down here. Boom. Let's see if this does it. All right. So drop in the link right now. So invite people. Edit. We're going to choose how long. You guys got 6 hours. But there's only going to be a limited amount of uses. So you fill out the website form. And Pellish, don't sign up, dude. Don't sign up. You're good. You don't need to. I'll help you out. I mean, if you want to, you can. But I'm going to see your name tied to the address. So again, if you want to enter for an airdrop chance at Coochie Coin, there's limited number of spots. You got to fill out the form on this website. All it asks is, how did you hear about this? And then a few questions, nothing that docks you. Don't provide me a centralized exchange address because they will keep the funds. They will keep the Coochie Coin. If you want them to touch your Coochie because you're a dirty birdie, then yeah, put a centralized exchange address. But you can see it on SolScan. You can see it on Etherscan. It says Coinbase. It says Binance 1, Binance 3, whatever. So just be careful. Don't use a centralized exchange. Make sure you use a wallet that you control and that you can see these tokens on. Now, I'm going to be posting updates on Twitter just like I did before, especially when we launch. So make sure you follow us on Twitter. Make sure you jump into Telegram. Links are on the damn website. Okay? If you missed Demo Cats, or at least the launch of Demo Cats, I'm sorry. I've been telling you guys. Follow. Pay attention. I even posted it on the regular Serpent X Twitter. So that's on you. Okay, so Demo Cats is live, guys. I would be happy if you guys bought a couple thousand, a couple million. It doesn't cost much. Matter of fact, if you had some Solana and you wanted to put in, you know, $2 or whatever, that give you 1.3 million for $2.93. All right, if you want to do less than that, you know, $2.20, that's 1 million. Whatever. I can't control the market. And of course, all the bots came in, as always, at the very beginning of the token, while I was trying to advise everybody it's ready, it's launched, let's go. And they just dumped on us. So the market will do what the market wants to do. Meanwhile, I'm going to continue to post on this Twitter and Telegram as much as I can, trying to inspire people to go out there and vote, to make sure their voice is heard, to talk to their politicians and their legislators, and being involved in their local, state, and country politics. That's the point. Right? Whatever the price does, the price does. The world and you guys have the control of that. I do not. Okay? Coochie Coin, couple things. Yes, there's no tangible benefit to Demo Cats besides trying to encourage people to go vote. That to me is a tangible benefit. Coochie Coin, we're going to do some tangibles. I still got a lot of updates to do on the website, but we're going to be donating a percentage to women foundations. Okay? It's Coochie Coin. Right? We all know what Coochie stands for, right? Respect it, understand it, love it, touch it, kiss it, lick it, whatever, right? My wife's got a bunch of jokes that she likes to say out loud, but we got to turn into marketing material. So this one I want to actually like spend some time with, and I have been, but I want to turn it into something that has a tangible benefit. That tangible benefit is a percentage of the token supply would be held back for marketing and donation purposes
and we will be donating a percentage to different women's foundations. A few that I'm trying to line up. I'm in contacts with a major influencer in the crypto space, have provided me contacts, and I'm trying to get everybody on the same page. That is still in the works, and I'm not going to name anybody because they're not endorsing this token, and they have not said they're going to endorse this token yet. But I'd be appreciative of, you know, any content creator or crypto influencer that wants to promote this token, because it is a meme token, but the side effect is going to be that we're going to be donating to women's foundations, especially during this crazy time in the world right now, if you've been paying attention to it. Another thing too is the store that I had was shut down. I guess I missed a message from crypty.co. So I created my own store. It's below my videos now. It's also linked in the description. serpentxtech-shop.fourthwall.com. I don't have a custom domain connected to it. Again, that costs money. But yeah, I got all the old products on there, including the Savage Mind, Bitcoin, and Ravencoin stickers or logo. I do not have the shirt that I was wearing for what the most profitable token to mine was. A lot of people hit me up and want that shirt, but I don't have the original design. Like, homeboy deleted all his data and didn't give me any of the files. And I missed the memo, I guess. So I'm going to try to rebuild it. I will keep you guys posted. Stay tuned. But shop is one way you can support us. Super chats or donations on the videos. Patreon. Become a member. I do have a locals, but nobody's in there yet, and I gotta set it up and stuff like that. There's so many different outlets that a content creator can turn to, but I am just one fucking person with a family of 4, just like many of you hardworking blue-collar motherfuckers trying to just get through life. I just make content, and I encourage many of you. Some of you in the crypto community do make videos because a Red Panda, a Red Fox, a hobbyist, or me were saying just get. At least I know I've been saying it. I'm not sure if those guys have. Just pick up the camera and go. Record your journey, share that journey, try to have a positive impact on the community, the niche that we're in, this wonderful cryptocurrency world / blockchain space that we're in. Anyways, let's move on to news. Right now, Bitcoin, you can see it's hitting this legacy support. If you're trying to get my attention, make sure you hit at me or send me a super chat. Pellish, what are you doing? It's not fair to others not signing up. I posted about Demo Cats on my channel, and the promo is still running. All right. So Demo Cats is live. You guys can go to democats.meme and get to the Telegram, get to the Twitter, get to the Bird Eye. You can trade it, you can buy it, you can dump it, you can sell it, you can pump it, whatever the hell you want. It's all you. Coochie Coin coming in the future. Make sure you sign up for that. Link to the Discord is coming right now. You better jump in there. You better jump in there. Oh man, Crypto Mikkel's viewers are just now coming in 20 minutes later. Like, you guys missed all that. You guys missed all that. Anyways, so yeah, 63.6K is where Bitcoin's at, and we're hitting this legacy line right now, which is basically turned into resistance. So we might fall back. We'll have to see how things go, but we can see on the daily, you know, we're putting in lower lows, right? Lower lows and technically lower highs. So are we in a descending wedge? Could we fall further? I believe we could. I'm expecting a fall further. If anything, if we fell any further, my maximum that I'm looking at is probably in the 50 to 48K range, to be honest. Like, that's my glass half empty kind of look at things. Is Bitcoin could fall to that level. Now, that it could not, because again, I was not expecting Bitcoin to get to that 74K range until after the Bitcoin halving. Obviously, I was completely wrong. So to get to 52 right now, that is about an 18.5% dump. To get to around that 50K mark, that's a 21% dump. And to get to that 48K range, and I'll summarize something here in a minute, about 25%. 25% is not out of the realm of the impossibility, okay? So is that possible? Yeah, it's certainly possible. And if we look at where we were over here near 74K, and we go from the top there to where we fell at the lowest, that right there is a 23%. So that's not, getting down to 48 is not out of the realm of possibility, but that's just more buying opportunities. not financial advice. Dollar cost average. Don't bet the farm. Be smart. Pay your bills. Take care of your family. Take care of your needs, whatever it might be, and good luck to you. Now, real quick, just to recap, for people that joined late, DemoCats is live. You can trade it. Go to democats.meme. You can trade it. You can dump it. You can pump it, whatever. Another token that I'm doing that is my wife's project is called Coochie Coin. We're having fun with it, but we're going to be donating a percentage to women's foundations. In talks with no, not in talks. I'm in talks with a couple women's foundations, one of which a crypto influencer got me in touch with. Not going to name names, but I'm working on it, and so a percentage will be donated. If you want to sign up, why is it closed? It would have been awesome if you made with Typeform. What's that? Why is it closed? This Typeform is not closed. Why did it close? I have to figure that out. Did somebody spam the shit out of it? Is that what just happened? Ugh. So basically, I was saying that you got to sign up on the website, and then you got to sign up in the Discord, which is why the link is in there. There's only a limited number of slots, and the first few people are going to get the airdrops, not everybody and their mom, because it cost me money to send y'all fucking shit, and then nobody gave me money for anything, and this is all my money, and this is 7 fucking Solana dumped for DemoCats, and I'm going to put more into Coochie Coin, and I ain't getting shit to show for it. So I'm not going to continue to give away free shit, but I will give away knowledge as best I can, except for how to build a Solana token, because you can go and research that and spend all the hours that I spent learning how to do it. Okay? All right, cool. We're good? Not trying to be salty, just tired of giving away free shit. Anyways, Coochie Coin's coming out. Sign up for the airdrop. I'll figure out why the Typeform's being stupid and get back to you. Make sure you follow on Twitter and Telegram. Moving on to news. Bitcoin hit 62K as crypto bounces. Obviously, it's a lot higher than 62K, 63.4 or 6 now. Correction likely over, but expect a slow grind higher, right? So is the correction fully over? Matter of fact, let's do a quick poll. Do you think we could fall further? Do you think the correction is over? All right. Do you believe the crypto market will fall further? Question mark. Yes. No. I don't know. That's why I'm here. All right, start poll. There you go. Do you believe crypto will fall further? Bitcoin hit 62K. Bitcoin jumped nearly 5% following soft U.S. jobs data. Oh, that's another thing. U.S. data was out. The dovish Fed meeting results mean the U.S. dollar surge likely topped, helping cryptocurrencies. Coinbase analyst says cryptocurrency bounce on Friday, led by Bitcoin's gain, sparking in hopes that the worst of the drawdown is over. BTC surged 5% to briefly to 62K during the U.S. morning hours, following a cooler than expected U.S. April jobs report that eased concerns about higher interest rates. At press time, Bitcoin was changing hands around 61.6K, up 4.4%, and obviously it's up now to 63.6% or K. And then the CoinDesk 20 index, or CD20, is up 3%. Ether got over that $3,000 level. It's now over 31,000. SHIB up as well. Doge up. Near protocol, anywhere from 3 to 5 to 10%, depending on the token you're looking at. The rally happened on the U.S. economy added 175,000 jobs in April, less than an analyst consensus of 245,000 in previous month of 315,000, according to the government's non-farm payrolls report. It also showed that unemployment rate inched higher to 3.9% from 3.8 in March. Following report, market participants saw 68% odds for at least one cut by September, up from 57% a week ago. So the Fed cutting rates, while many were hoping it would happen sooner, may be delayed. We may stay paused where we're at for a little bit longer than most people are expecting, and the people are betting on it, and then they're seeing what are the odds that we might actually have a rate cut. And right now they're saying 68% are betting that we'll have at least one by September. Okay. So once the Fed starts cutting rates, as I said, many of different live streams before, that's when we can start seeing that bullish momentum, really help out the crypto market, stuff like that. Bitcoin's correction since mid-March coincided with the mounting concerns of the Federal Reserve policymakers adopting a more hawkish stance in the face of sticky inflation in recent months. 1 second. I didn't want to cough in your ear. That's helped the US dollar index to its highest levels since November after a bearish signal for risk assets like crypto. In addition to soft jobs data, Coinbase analysts David Han and David Duong took note of the week's FOMC meeting at which policymakers indicate no interest in cutting rates, but they did taper the pace of the central bank's balance sheet runoff, often referred to quantitative tightening or QP campaign. They believe that the FOMC more dovish than expected statement has signaled a peak in the USD upward momentum against both FX or foreign currencies and crypto pairs. Arthur Hayes, former CEO of crypto exchange BitMEX, said in the latest essay early Friday that Bitcoin is likely bottomed at this week's low of 56K, but warned investors to expect a gradual climb instead of a swift recovery to the March highs as markets will cool for the next few months. Did Bitcoin hit a local low earlier this week, says Hayes? Yes, he concluded. I expect prices to bottom, chop, and begin a slow grind higher. Well, right now, if we look at the charts, on the daily, we're making lower lows and lower highs. So we could just hit this resistance, get rejected, fall a little bit lower, maybe get back to that 56K range, maybe a little bit deeper into the 56K range, and then chop up some more, or maybe we might just stay stagnant, move sideways, hitting this legacy line over and over and over again. Either way, regardless of what the chart says, when you zoom out, I'm very bullish. Okay? Zoom out. When in doubt, zoom out. Calm down. Everything will be fine. Okay? Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin make a massive recovery on Friday. Talking about the various tokens as Bitcoin was up 4.1%. Versus yesterday's stock market close. Ethereum had risen 2.6%, Dogecoin up 5.6%, and they all moved based on the same piece of information. Talking about Friday, May 3rd. Crypto values jumped the moment the U.S. Labor Department released the April 2024 jobs. So the job report, right? The FOMC updates or odds, even though the jobs was less than anticipated or expected, it was still, I guess, good. Economists expected 235,000 jobs and employment at a rate of 3.8. We're at 3.9 and only 175,000 jobs. So it wasn't as good, but it's better than a lot worse. Like it's I guess the glass half full type of situation, okay? It's pronounced the bird, dovish, as in the opposite of hawkish. Thank you. Appreciate you, Magic. I suck with words. Like, what was I saying? Neoxia? 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 I don't know. I was saying it all kinds of wrong. Anyways, moving on. Economists are expecting blah, 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 yada, yada. Initial data. Market will often reach the Soli headline, blah, blah, blah. Nothing important there. Does employment really impact crypto? The question is really about what this news has to do with cryptocurrencies. Market participants think a worsening economy means the Federal Reserve will lower rates more quickly. Current expectations are that there will be a September rate cut. But there may be no rate cuts this year if inflation remains high. And that is a possibility. If there is no rate cuts this year, even though people are hoping for it, unfortunately, it could not happen. So you got to be careful. Like I said, don't bet the farm and go all in on something. It's a balance to keep rates higher if the economy weakens, because lower rates can be a catalyst for a more economic activity, like a recession. I also question whether or not rates really have much of an impact on cryptocurrencies at all, outside of the more speculation. Lower rates don't have any fundamental impact on the crypto market in most instances. Higher rates are bad for the crypto meme. Dogecoin is a meme token with no real utility, and the meme position will be tough to hold if people have fewer funds to spend on speculative assets. That's true. A lot of these meme tokens, again, don't have any tangible benefits. Democats, there's no tangible benefit except for the point that it's supposed to be motivating people to go out and vote. Coochie coin coming soon. Make sure you sign up. has no tangible benefits except for a percentage of the token supply is going to be donated to actually helping women and women's foundations. Like, the other tokens are just there for the lulz. Matter of fact, if you go look up Democats, somebody already created a copycat token, and all they did was take Pepe's face and turned it into a cat and threw some pictures together. Like, it's hard to compete in this place. Because anytime you have an idea, the moment you announce it, somebody steals it. Or they make it better than what you did. Because they have more funds, they have more capital, they have more venture VC backing. That's the hard part about this crypto space. It's a cloak and dagger game. Everybody will smile in your face and shake your hand, but when you turn your back, they stab you. So you got to be careful. And when it comes to IP, intellectual property, or maybe a product that you're working on, you might want to keep it tight-knit until you're ready to go and got your ducks in a row, and then you launch. So just FYI, I'm just doing this because, one, I wanted to learn, and two, I wanted to help the community. If you made 20 bucks off of it, great. If you made 40 bucks off of it, great. If you made 100 bucks off of it, great. I didn't make anything off of it. I lost money. But if you got something beneficial, did I help you? Did I have a positive impact on you? Did I make your day brighter? If I did that, I call that a win. Caution in crypto today. The crypto market has been on a tear in 2024 despite the higher interest rates and signs that the economy is getting weaker. And there was also tailwind from the approval of the Bitcoin spot ETFs. But some of the market's tailwinds may be subsiding, and we won't be good for valuations long term unless there's a significant increase in utility of the cryptocurrencies. Speaking of that, Bitcoin wild price swings point to the rising influence of ETF buyers, right? We had Hong Kong come on the scene. It wasn't as big as many people expected, but it does have an influence or effect on Bitcoin, okay? What's up, Rud? The crypto mine. Dream Francisco. Oh my God. I'm just saying Gene, okay, Gene? What's up, Chris? Hanley, Automatic Beats, Son of Rabbit Panda, 10 Cent Tyson, Crypto Pounder, Jay Bohannon first time, Robert. I missed a couple of you up there, my bad. All right, in the live chat is a Discord link. If you want to get into the Coochie Coin airdrop, you got to sign up on the type form on the website and the Discord. If the type form is not working for you, I will make an exception. You at least got to put it on in the Solana channel and Discord. Hashtag Solana is the channel, okay? Anyways, Bloomberg says Bitcoin appears to be confirming more of the conventional viewpoints of traditional investors who recently entered the digital asset world, blah, 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 of ETFs. The largest cryptocurrency search Friday has reports showing smaller than forecast increase in U.S. unemployment, renewed expectations for interest rate cuts, raising the appeal of speculative assets. The rally helped to erase most of those losses registered earlier this week, posted ongoing concern the Federal Reserve officials are becoming more hawkish and demand for the ETFs is ebbing, right? So if we look at the chart here, another thing too is some of the ETFs, especially IBIT, has seen diminish in inflows, right? The inflows have ceased, stopped, whatever you want to say. So we don't have that constant pressure of people buying Bitcoin to push us up, but we should now have a slow and steady grind or march upward, which is what we should have been doing after the fucking halving anyways. What this week has taught us in Bitcoin at all-time high and the new development in Bitcoin ETFs basically opened Wall Street's participation into the Bitcoin market in a wave we've never seen before, says Stephanie, CEO of FRNT Financial. Before, there weren't any obvious correlations with other asset classes, and it was very obvious this week, particularly on Tuesday night, the sell-off ahead of the Fed, that Bitcoin was trading in line with other risk assets. Bitcoin jumped 7% to that price that you see there, but we know it's a lot higher than that. Investors pulled a net of $564 million from the batch of almost a dozen U.S. ETFs on Wednesday. The biggest drawdown since the products debuted in January. The prospect of higher for longer interest rates had also weighed on the market, such as equities. The drop in Bitcoin from the record of almost 74K reached in March showed some worry by traders. May see some risk in global macro environment that the Fed or general investors are not seeing yet, says Yang, chief economist and vice president for crypto miner Bit Mining Ltd. And don't forget, the miners are still needing to sell, and you know, they're gonna need to cover their overhead and their operations and shit. So they're gonna continue to sell their Bitcoin to cover what they need. Now on screen, what we're looking at is IBIT US equity, right? So this is the BlackRock ETF, and we can see a Hong Kong entity being a large holder or purchaser of X amount of shares, okay? And you can see that's basically 38.1 million. Basically, new high water. More Bitcoin ETF holders just rolled in. Yongrong Asset Management, based in Hong Kong, bought 38 million worth of IBIT, which makes up 12% of its reported holdings. Interesting, given Hong Kong has its own ETFs now, but US ETFs have that irresistible combo of low fee, high volume, right? So even though the Hong Kong ETF opened up, it wasn't as big as some people were hoping, and many analysts, or apparently, especially in the financial or TradFi, weren't expecting a lot from the China or Hong Kong ETF. So they were not surprised. But some people, especially in the crypto market and the crypto influence circles, was calling for it to be a huge increase. But it wasn't. Very little. And some entities, instead of buying through the ETFs available to them there in Hong Kong, they're buying through here in the States because of the low fee and the high volume. So just pay attention to that. Something I'd like to note out. Also, Nvidia, not that you care about this one, but Nvidia is one of their top holdings, along with Tesla, Meta, so on and so forth. You know, Micron for the memory, Intel Corp. A lot of the tech stocks in that company's holdings, but honestly, that makes up a good portion of mine as well. Tesla, Nvidia, AMD. I wish I got more Intel. I probably should get more Intel before it picks up any further, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Transparency, a large percentage is in crypto, but I'm diversified, of course, as much as possible, right? I have real estate, I have traditional finance assets, I have gold, I have, crypto, I have, what else? I'm just trying to diversify myself as much as possible to just spread my weight out and give my family the best chance. Because I don't know how long I'm going to be on this earth, and I haven't completed my mission yet to make sure my family's squared away. So until I do that, I can't leave. Anyways, the problem is I don't know when I'm going to leave, and it can happen at any time. So that's why I'm busting my ass. So anyways, any support or help that you guys do provide, I need you to understand I really do fucking appreciate it. Because again, I'm just a regular guy. Obviously, I don't even have a studio. I'm just in my bedroom making videos, or in my garage, or in my living room, or in my attic. Regular, 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. Barely, kind of, sort of middle class, like most of us here in the States, which get wrecked all the time. We're just like one another. So there's no point in us fighting each other when we can help each other to get ahead in life, right? That's the best thing you could do, is help thy neighbor, whether you're religious or not. Go out there and help the little lady cross the road. Go out there and save a kitten from a tree. Obviously, be smart, don't fall. Go out there and maybe help your neighbor, male, female, whatever, with something, right? Help them unload their stuff that they got in their truck. Just do something positive, guys. Stop going online, trolling people, and just bashing people all the time, being negative. How about we bring some positivity into this world? Because it's just so much fucking negativity. It's ridiculous. Bitcoin's price recovery, now that my fucking speech is done, Bitcoin's price recovery faces non-farm payroll test. Now, not non-farm. Non-farm. Bitcoin traded, little blah, blah. US NFP report is expected to show a pace of job creation. So again, talking about the job creation, U.S. Labor Department closely watched non-farm payroll reports due 12:30 UTC is expected to show the world's largest economy added 243,000 jobs last month, following March 303,000 additions. According to Reuters, the unemployment rate is expected to have a state stayed below 4% for the 27th straight time. Pellish, save your money. I want you to do what you need to do for your project, bro, or for Cats of Crypto coming soon. Man, I appreciate it, but save your money, brother. I appreciate it. Because I want to get Cats of Crypto going. That's another thing too. So this is another project that Overboard and a number of the crypto members, you know, like Pellish, Ark, and a number of you talked about, but you know, never got the chance to do. But once I showed people that I made the token, I was consulted, and so we just got it done. We hammered it out. This is another project that is going to be dropping on Solana, but it's in honor of Eric or Overboard Crypto, right? We talked about it. Pellish has got a campaign talking about Demo Cats and Cats of Crypto, or COC, COC, and Demo Cats. It's for a good cause. I believe there's some plans. You just got to stay tuned. Roadmap is in the Discord. I think I'm just locked out of the type form. I think that's just me just locked out of the type form. But let me know. I need to put this on there where you need to download the Phantom or Soulflare wallet. I'll add that to the Coochie Coin website. But yeah, save your money, brother. I want you to. We're gonna do everything we can for Cats of Crypto. Coochie Coin is just. I'm just gonna have to take the L, man, just like I did on Demo Cats, because you know, it's a fun word, right? I don't think you can just go around saying the word coochie, or maybe you shouldn't, especially in a workplace. But hell, it's fun. Wife enjoys it, and we're trying to turn it into something positive for women. But anyways, this article is just talking about the unemployment aspect and how that bumped up the price. That's it. We talked about that at the beginning of the video. If you haven't caught up on that, basically, while the jobs report wasn't as high as people expected, and the unemployment rate was expected to be 3.8, it was 3.9. That was all positive indicators, which led to obviously some increase in price activity on Bitcoin specifically. So yeah, ETF outflows slowed down, so we're not pumping as hard and as fast as possible, but it was still, things will come to fruition. Things will start to grind up and chip up and tick up little by little, so just be patient. Hang in there, dollar cost average. Don't spend more than you're willing to lose. Don't bet the farm. Don't take the bill money that you got to pay your car with to go buy Bitcoin or some meme token. Just participate however you want. Unknown caller. By the way, I just want to say this. Unknown caller. If you paid attention to my Twitter, right? More and more people are trying to get a hold of your funds. They're going to text you. How did they get your number? Maybe a Coinbase app. Maybe they were infiltrated. Maybe a Binance. Maybe some exchange or some centralized entity that you have to put your phone number because it's KYC and your email. And so now they're reaching out to you, right? Hey, we just got this, you know, check out Binance.drops.net. Go and look at the domain name on Whois. Go and check it out. When was it registered? Was it registered today? Then it's probably a scam. Okay? Like, don't trust everything you get. If it's too good to be true, it more than likely is. I even did a video on how to avoid rug pulls. Okay, check that out because some of the tips in there help you avoid scams. Just FYI. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, Crypto Mikkel, I understand he joined, but put his butt to work. Put Crypto Mikkel to work. Answer. I know you said some questions, but I'm not doing. What's up, Tech Man? What's up, brother? Some things aren't trolling; they're constructive criticism. Yeah, I know that. I love constructive criticism, but if you're gonna be most of the internet's filled with nothing but trolls. It's just filled with nothing but trolls and stupidity. And it's nothing positive out of it. And everybody goes online just to complain. Right? If you do something positive, they don't get online to give you kudos. No, they just want to get on there to complain. But yeah, constructive criticism is always welcome. I've received a lot of it from many of you, and I appreciate it. I take it under consideration, and I try to adapt as best I can. I still suck with words, which is why I pronounce project names incorrectly, but I try, man. I fucking try. Anyways, SEC. I've been cursing a lot today. Damn. SEC delays decision on 7RCC, eco-friendly spot Bitcoin ETF. I really don't care too much for this. It's not like the biggest news. I mean, I care for it. It's just not like, it's not something that's like, oh my goodness. But anyways, the United States Securities Exchange Commission has prolonged the review period on the listings of the 7RC carbon neutral spot Bitcoin exchange traded fund. According to May 2nd notice, the commission will now finalize the approval or disapproval of the application on June 24th. The first deadline was set May 10th. The fund is designed to expose investors to Bitcoin alongside carbon credits, mitigating the digital assets carbon footprint. Now, I don't particularly care too much for carbon credits because people just buy the credits but don't do anything beneficial to give back or to mitigate, right, the carbon footprint that they're creating or their company's creating. So while I like the effort, I don't really care too much for carbon credits. But this ETF is going to pair Bitcoin with carbon credits. Are you interested in that? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. They have a quote here that say that we want to target a group of institutional investors that need that ESG tick mark, right? So a lot of investors are like, oh, I'm a green investor. I invest in these ESG companies or environmentally friendly companies. Oh yeah. Look at my portfolio. I'm green. I got a green thumb. I'm cool. I got, I help heal the world. Blah blah blah. Like it's some, no disrespect. It's something for the rich to flaunt. Like, to be honest. Meanwhile, you got suburban crypto out there actually running a farm entirely off of an environment on it. Like no power plant, no nothing, just off solar and renewables. He's got a whole farm going out there. But yeah, to me, I could be wrong. Let me know. Give me some constructive criticism. Is carbon credits or this particular ETF where they just stated that it's basically a targeted group of people or institutional investors that want that ESG take. So I'm a Bitcoin supporter, and so I support a clean world. Like is that more of like a prestigious thing? Like, oh, look at me, I did something good. Like if you did something good and then you need praise for that good thing you did, I don't think you're really doing anything good. When you do something good, nobody notices. Hell, look at where I've been. Still stuck here. But I know I've impacted a number of people throughout my life. And I know a number of people have impacted me. Like there's many people, like my carpentry teacher, my ROTC teacher, or my, obviously he was captain. So captain, carpentry teacher, my old boss when I worked in the pool construction, an old friend that's in the army, or I think retired army, like my dad, my stepdad, or my father, my mom, most importantly. Like they have an impact on you, and that's what turns you into the person you are. So if you're a jackass or a jerk all the time, or whatever the other words are for whatever gender or denomination or whatever you want to call it, it's because the environment you're in. I was raised in a freaking rat and roach infested like single story section in New York City, the Bronx, man. So I'm blessed to have what I have, and I know what I have is great because I know a lot of people don't have what I have, let alone what you have. So shut up and be thankful. But I haven't done much for the environment besides recycle. So what, like I can't throw stones either. So what can I do? I can buy this ETF, but it's just buying carbon credits. So does that make me better? Like, I don't understand that. Like, somebody explain that to me. I understand we need to do better for improving the Earth's conditions, try to slow down the temperature warmth, yada, yada, yada. I understand all that, right? But what can the average person do? Because even though I recycle, my city isn't doing the recycle, right? Because they don't have the funds. They don't have the people. They don't have, like, so I'm doing all this recycling, trying to do my part to help the earth. Like compost, maybe that's one way, right? They have the at-home composting machines, or you can make your own compost. That's another way that, you know, you could be helpful rather than letting it go to a landfill or what have you, or giving things a new lease on life. I do that a lot. Maybe that's how I help. So instead of your computer dying, I might try to refresh it and keep it alive, right? Upgrade the memory, change your hard drive out for an SSD, you know, stuff like that. So we're giving another 2, 3, 5 years. And then when they're done, a lot of people do this. When they're done with their electronics, I get it, and then I go and actually recycle it at a place that does recycle the electronics. They get the gold, they get the copper, they get the elements, the rare earths out of it. And that's becoming more and more popular as well. So maybe that's what I do. So even though I can't buy carbon credits and I don't have a carbon capture machine and I don't do all this, I do clean up my environment. I pick up around me, I recycle, and I try to keep devices going so we're making less e-waste. That's how I can contribute. How can you contribute? But I would love to know, I need to learn more about carbon credits and whether or not it actually does something. But from my understanding, it doesn't really do anything. Yes, you're buying the credit, but is it having a tangible benefit on the world? I don't know. That's a whole different discussion. We just got way out of crypto. Anyways, you guys let me know. The state of crypto is anything but strong. So we're getting ready for Red Panda Mine to come on soon. So let's go ahead and end this poll because I do have another poll for you right now, which is the state of crypto. Is it anything but strong? First off, do you believe that crypto market will fall further? 40% said no. 38% says yes. And then 20% says, I don't know. That's why I'm here. And that was out of 49 votes. Okay. So we're kind of split 50-50. Nobody knows. That's basically the answer. Nobody knows. And that's true. Doesn't matter which content creator you're watching. Nobody knows. Do you think that crypto is strong? And what I mean by strong is, like, for example, resilient. Can deal with the ebbs and the flows, the punches of the world economy, world events, right? I want to know, do you think crypto is strong, right? If we had World War III pop off right now, do you think crypto would be resilient enough to survive? Or would we see out of the two, how many tokens there are right now? Probably 2.4 million cryptos just on CoinMarketCap. That's not all of them, but just on CoinMarketCap. Will we see it go from 2.4 million, World War III happens, down to 200,000 cryptos? Bitcoin and a handful of others that survive World War III, right? Do you think crypto is strong enough to survive that type of situation? Because we don't need that right now. I'm going to be honest with you. We do not need that right now. The world does not need a WW3. And no, that doesn't sound like a wrestling event. But tensions are high, and when people are broke, they fight. That's just how it goes. When people are broke, they fight, and things are tense out there. We have brothers. You guys don't even know it, but you have brothers, sisters, and others right now impacted by those events that are out there. You have people out there actually fighting that are part of our community, and nobody paid attention. I have. You got to make sure you stay in touch with them. Make sure they're okay. But let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think crypto is strong? Yes, no, not sure. What's up, Yeti? And I know I get very, like, philosophical and political on you guys. Not too political, but, like, there's more to life than just wake up, rinse, and repeat. Wake up, play some video games, buy some crypto, sell some crypto, go to sleep. There's more to that. You got to find your place. And you got to help people around you in your area. Don't just sit there and be selfish. And I know most of you watching right now aren't. But I don't know what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is going to somebody. Do you see do you see my point? What I'm saying is actually impacting somebody that's watching this. And I don't know who, but I'm saying it for a reason. And you need to pay attention to those signs. Sometimes the universe talks to you through a video, through a radio, through a picture, through whatever, and it speaks to you. But you got to pay attention, because if you don't pay attention, you miss what you're being told. And then you get your sign and you're like, oh, that's what I need to do. Or, oh, I need to do better. Or, oh, I messed up there. Like, whatever the message is. I don't know what the message is because it comes in a number of different, ways. So whether it's the universe, God, Buddha, it doesn't matter. Pay attention because it speaks to you. Speaking of speaking to me, I'm so tired of Senator Elizabeth Warren. But this is a catch-22. Iranian crypto miners are using crypto mining to circumvent sanctions, right? And we have that global tension that I just talked about, that we don't need a World War III. So even though the sanctions provided by the NATO allies and stuff, Iran can circumvent that with crypto mining, right? So she's trying to draw awareness to it, maybe try to stop exchanges from working or allowing Iranian entities to buy, sell, trade crypto. And so we're going to hear same thing like we heard before, right? Not only is crypto bad, but crypto is being used for terrorism, nefarious purposes, countries that shouldn't be doing blah, 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 blah. So I would keep an eye on this. I'm not going to read it to you, but here's a quick quote. Crypto mining has become such a big industry in Iran that it has strained the country's energy grid, leading to Iranian government to temporarily suspend crypto mining several times after it was blamed for massive blackouts. They did do that. I do agree with that. But they also invested in their infrastructure so they could keep mining, because the government is relying on crypto mining for supporting its economy. And if they're going to use that economy to buy more XYZ missiles, ammo, whatever, that's bad. But also, technically, that's their right, I guess. I don't know. It's a sticky subject. I'm not going to weigh in on that. But all I know is Senator Elizabeth Warren has painted crypto as a whole as bad. So I'm bad because I participate in crypto. I mine crypto, right? And I don't think that's accurate. There are always going to be bad actors in whatever financial system there is, whether it's the dollar, the euro, Bitcoin, or otherwise. There's always going to be bad actors. Moving on, Bitcoin mining profitability has hit an all-time low. I agree with that. My profits, I already talked about it on the channel. It's down quite significantly. And people that are mining in Arkansas, please be careful, because crypto miners, the Arkansas House has passed billing or legislation that will mandate crypto mining operations to get state permits and prohibit foreign ownership of crypto mines from adversarial countries such as China. So if you're in China and you're in Arkansas, you can't have a mining farm there, which is kind of stupid to me. But whatever. And you're going to need a state license. And if you're caught, you're going to be in trouble, right? So Arkansas cracking down on crypto miners. Just be careful, okay, guys? If you're in Arkansas, be careful. Much love, much respect. Now, Red Panda Mining is going to be going live here any second now. I'm going to keep an eye on the live chat to see if anybody's talking to me, if you're talking to me. But we're going to watch this video together and hang out for a little bit. Again, don't forget that CoochieCoin.meme is the main website. Get in our Telegram, get on our Twitter. Make sure you follow us. There's the contact address. If you want to sign up for the airdrop, scroll on down, fill out the form, and then also post your address. So you got to do two things. Fill out the form, put your address. At the very end, you'll see the question. And then put the address in the Discord one time under the channel Solana stuff. Okay? One person per address, so you only get one. Okay? I don't want to see duplicate. And I'm trying to stop people from spamming the shit out of us. So just heads up. You got to do some verification. Good luck to you. Don't use a centralized exchange. Use a wallet that you own. And Cats of Crypto, stay tuned for updates on that, as well as our colleagues. We all come out with updates and stuff like that. Twitter, Discord, and I need to go ahead and grab this right here. Do not use a centralized exchange. They will receive your funds, not you. Check out Phantom Soulflare. I need to add that to the website. I would do that. Remember, a percentage will be going to female foundations and charities. All right. So, any questions? Hit me up, guys. Otherwise, let's watch this video. Make sure my desktop audio is on. It is. All right.
Today, Bitcoin climbs back to $61,000 after a weaker than expected jobs report. Block and Coinbase post earnings beats bolstered by Bitcoin's first quarter rally. And Crypto World takes a look at how fashion brand Mintage is betting its brand on.
Hey, real quick before you leave, because I know some of you don't like this aspect or this part of the live stream because all we're doing is killing time to Red Panda, I will be having a special guest on next week. So make sure you stay tuned and follow me on Twitter for any updates, not only about the Solana projects, but about what's coming in the future. Next Saturday will be a special video with a guest, talk about some topics that I want to talk about. Stay tuned. Make sure you follow, get subscribed, and hit that notification bell.
On the promise of Web3 and NFTs. Welcome to CNBC's Crypto World. I'm Jordan Smith. Cryptocurrencies are headed higher after a weak jobs report for April has raised hopes that the Fed could start cutting interest rates soon. By noon Eastern, Bitcoin climbed back above $61,000, while Ether crossed back above $3,000. Uniswap also in the green, rising to $745. Today's gains helped bring Bitcoin and Ether back from their weekly lows, but it wasn't enough to put them in positive territory. Bitcoin's down 3.2% in the past 7 days compared to 1.9%.
Red is playing music, but he's not live yet. So I'm going to keep rocking and rolling, and I'll drop you guys over there. Hang tight, guys.
9% for Ether. Okay, let's talk about the top stories. Coinbase and Block both releasing earnings Thursday night and both reporting better than expected results on the back of Bitcoin's Q1 rally. Let's start with Coinbase, which reported $1.64 billion in revenue in the first quarter compared to $1.34 billion expected. Adjusted EPS came in at $2.15 compared to estimates of $1.09. Coinbase reported $935 million in consumer transaction revenue, up well over 100% from a year prior. A part of the profit in the quarter included a $650 million mark-to-market gain on crypto assets held for investment, part of the company adopting updated accounting standards. Now, shares of Coinbase were down 3.7% by midday today, but yesterday, after that earnings release, the company's CFO, Alicia Haas, joined Closing Bell Overtime to talk about how the launch of Bitcoin ETFs in the quarter gave the crypto exchange a boost.
Well, ETFs really unlocked a flywheel of engagement across the Coinbase Prime platform. We've said that ETFs would be a benefit to Coinbase and the ecosystem, and that really played out in Q1. What we saw is just net inflows across the board. So yes, we saw $11 billion of inflows into ETFs, but we also saw an increase in consumer trading on our platform, an increase in institutional trading. And as I said, on the institutional side, this flywheel, we saw people engaging in financing, we saw people engaging in trading, we saw people engaging in custody. And as a result, we had 40% of our institutional clients engaged in 3 or more products on the Prime platform in Q1. So really it was a lift across the board and benefited the entire ecosystem.
Now, payments firm Block also reported earnings that beat analyst expectations yesterday. The company reported $5.96 billion in revenue.
Just a quick summary, that's good data and good information for Coinbase and the cryptocurrency market overall. All right, Red Panda Mining is live. You guys head on over there. Make sure you smash the like button, hit the notification bell to stay up to date. Check out various links and make sure to follow those platforms on Twitter so you can know when the tokens will launch, airdrop's done, all that good stuff, okay? Pay attention. Good luck to you. And thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me today. I really appreciate everything you guys do, all the support you do give. You don't have to be a member. You don't have to be a subscriber, but you do, and I appreciate it. You don't have to be a Patreon, but those that do, and I appreciate it. Just keep doing you. Do what's best for you and your family. Have a blessed day. Have a good weekend. Take care of one another, and go watch